What's old is new, and what's new is old. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about adaptation. No, not what happens when animals evolve, but what happens when you put an old lens on a new camera. We're going to be shooting the Nikon Zfc, which I've had for about a year now, and I'll be shooting it with a Nikkor 28mm AI 2.8 manual everything 70s era lens. Come along with me and we'll see what we can manage. So listen real fast at the beginning here. I'm trying to build this channel and it's going very slowly, so please, if you find this content even remotely useful, please subscribe to the channel and give it the thumbs up. And you can go check me out on Instagram as well at TomPetsPhoto. And all right, let's get this show on the road. So something I've enjoyed since the beginning of mirrorless cameras is adapting lenses. I even bought a whole arsenal of lenses from Konica and Nikon just to be able to put them on what was my first mirrorless camera, the Lumix GX1, I want to say. GF1? No, GX1? I don't remember what it was called exactly. Hopefully I put it up here on the bottom of the screen. And I also adapted Leica lenses to that because that was back when I still had Leica. I had a Leica M6 and I adapted my 35mm Summicron to it, which made for a beautiful, beautiful lens. But that notwithstanding, I've loved adapting lenses since the beginning of mirrorless, and this is no different. We're just now going to be doing it APS-C style. The adapter I've bought just to see if we can make this into an affordable exercise for people is a Photasy Nikkor FX2 Z-mount adapter. It doesn't carry any of the digital information like aperture and such. It's just basically a spacer that you put the lens on. But it's a lot cheaper than the Nikon version. And with these really old lenses, there's no data being transferred anyway. So it's completely unnecessary to have the FTZ adapter from Nikon. We're going to keep walking and see what we can find. Today's walk is a nice loop of about 6.5 miles. And going through hunting country, so I hope it's not hunting season still. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. So I really very much love this pond. I'm keeping on trying to shoot here because I love these reflections, and the light today is just wonderful. It's insanely windy, and I'm not trying to tripod the camera and get any sort of shots with blur or anything. But it's insanely windy, and it's making the pond look really cool, especially since the sky is like blue and white, because it's actually partly cloudy, which is a rarity. And with this wind, it makes these wonderful ripples on the pond. So I'm doing my best to try to find some interesting compositions surrounding the reflections and those ripples around the trees. So I'll do what I can, and I'm going to work on this. I don't think you can see it, but maybe you can. This beech tree coming up out of the water. I really like it, and I like the angle and the trees behind it. I'm going to try to actually do a really nice reflection shot that also shows that beautiful beach coming up out of the water. So we'll see what I can get. shooting with a polarizer because I want to make sure that we have a good reflection. And you can also, at the angle I'm shooting at, see some leaves at the bottom of the pond, which I like. So I'm going to see if I can make a composition that feels nice in here. I love the light coming through the trees right now on these trunks. It's beautiful. So now I'm just enjoying my walk. I don't know if I'll find anything else I want to shoot, but then you'll never see this video. So I came upon this honest-to-God real woodland pond, not created by humans. I love this kind of thing. So I got this great image over here with the trees on the other side, on the bank on the other side, and you'll probably see it here, the reflections in the water. Nothing too complex, just a straight trees set up in a way that is, pleasing, in balance, etc. And then the reflection of that in the water. I really love the reflections. These woodland ponds are a really fantastic thing to find. I love shooting this thing with this lens. It's focus peaking. You can zoom in one and you can still focus peak at 100%, and that's really handy. And so far, it looks like it's doing a fantastic job. This is my first time shooting this lens on this camera, other than just to test it. So we're going to see how that ends up working. Well, it's been a pretty nice day for a nice little walk. I didn't get much done, didn't get much shooting done, and I lost my filter, but who cares? I still enjoyed it. I walked about 4 miles, 3 miles, between 3 and 4, I think. I haven't checked. But no, truth be told, it was nice to just get out here, see the woods, be out here. That's the thing, you don't always get to go out and shoot and get a bunch of things you really, really like. It just doesn't always work that way. So it's nice to just get out and make a couple of shots and get a nice walk in. So listen, I've got an announcement to make. I probably won't be making many videos over the next 4 months. My wife and I, we bought a house in Maine, and we're currently packing up the house here, and we're moving up there. And we're not going to keep the house here in Washington, D.C. We're relocating to the coast of Maine. So it's going to take all my time to get this house ready and to get moved. So I think I'd be lucky if I bang out 1 video a month. We'll see what I can pull off. So what do I think of this? I love it. I wish there was a way to zoom in without using these buttons on the back when I'm focusing, so I could just pop in and pop back out. Now there may be I don't know, maybe I can use, there's only one function button, so I don't want to give that up because I use that for grid, but I guess I don't really need grid. If I could use that just to pop in, get my focus, and then pop back out, that would be good. This lens is wonderful. And having it on this camera, you see the lens mounts, it's quite a bit further out than it would be on the film camera. And that's because the film plane on a film camera is on the very back of the camera. On this, the film plane or sensor plane, however you want to look at it, is right about here. So you get, an extra 3/4, almost an inch of body before you hit your plane of focus. Your plane of focus, your film plane, your sensor plane. Which means they have to make this mount almost you know, 1.125 deep to make up for that distance change. So it'd be nice if they could move the sensor to the very back of the body of the camera, but that wouldn't do any good with these New Z lenses, so wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, it's been a great day shooting with this. So listen, if you enjoy my videos, please, please, I need subscribers. Subscriptions are what is keeping me going. And I still haven't gotten to the point where I can even get a dime for the advertising or any of that. And I really would like to have my trips paid for a little bit, even if it's only $5 a month. It's something, right? It puts a little gas in the tank. So do the subscription, give me the thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for coming again. Bye-bye.